What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Gigi here. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Please like the video, show some support to the channel for the Gigi. It would mean the world to me. I want to thank you guys so much for just showing all your love and support to the channel. It means the world to me. I know I talk a lot and sometimes I get distracted, but hey, that's what we do around here. I'm coming to you today for another collective energy reading. We're going to see what's going on in the collective, see what Spirit has for us today. Let me do my disclaimer. This is a general energy reading for you guys, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Place yourself in the reading where you belong, please and thank you. Don't force anything. Remember, Gigi's not a therapist, not yet. One day, it's in the future for me, so one day when I am, we can talk about it then. But right now, I am just here as your friend with messages from Spirit, the Holy Spirit, His angels, and my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have the ability to communicate with me and help me communicate with other energies that have something to say to you guys, okay? So please take it for what it is. Kick back, relax, enjoy the reading, get a drink, get some popcorn, whatever it is you do that to relax, please do so. I do have one announcement. You're going to be seeing this Mother's Day weekend, but I am going to be doing a live reading every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I do live readings. This Friday, I'm going to be announcing something pretty big for me. It's a new project. I just got done with a business meeting and it went really well, and there's a lot of new things coming for all my endeavors, so look forward to that. I'll be talking about it during my live reading on the 6th of May. So once this, when you guys see this, will probably be out on Saturday, and I'll have another one after this, and you'll see that one on Sunday, but I will be talking about it starting Monday, so you guys have an opportunity to actually see the live and all of that. It's really big and I'm really excited. So outside of that, I won't be having a pop-up shop for the next 2 weeks because I'm going to be doing, like I said, it's Mother's Day this weekend, and next weekend I'm going on a women's revival retreat sort of thing, so I will not be doing the pop-up. I'm hoping to switch it to Fridays, so if you're in the local area, look forward to seeing me at Berners Merced every other Friday or every other Saturday, and all of that will be discussed over the next couple of weeks. So with that being said, on the table today we have the Zodiac, we have Soul's Journey, we have the Archangels, we have Romance Oracles, and Divine Guidance, my handwritten deck, being channeled with Tiger's Eye tonight. So outside of that, I don't want it to talk too much longer. It's already been 3 minutes and I need to focus. So let's get into it. Let's see what Spirit has for us. I hope you guys are doing well, by the way. Holy Spirit, please come down with your angels, my ancestors, loved ones, and spirit guides that have ascended to your highest white light to protect and guide me through this energy reading for our collective. Please allow me to channel through you guys clear, honest, and precise messages for our collective. Holy Spirit, please protect us with your divine light against all evil and darkness and send it right back to hell where it belongs, please and thank you. All right. Okay. All right, Spirit, what is the Zodiac energy for tonight's reading? 1, 2. The element of Spirit. We have Saturn for Capricorn. Yes. And then we have Pluto. So Spirit represents Aurora Borealis, which is that newer Zodiac sign. I don't know about all that. Eesh, whatever. I stick with the traditional. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, so where are we starting? We're going to start with the Archangels. We're going to see what they have to say to open up our reading. Let me get their little spot right here. I feel like there's going to be somebody coming out, somebody major. Let's see what's going on. For the collective energy tonight, our growing and flowing collective energy. What is the energy surrounding us tonight, please, Spirit? Oh, by the way, timeline updated 5 de Mayo of 2022. It is 8:56 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in the Central Valley of California. All right, what do the angels have to say, Spirit? Ooh, okay. Archangel Raphael. Yes, I knew there was somebody big coming. See with enlightened eyes, open to abundance. Now, Archangel Raphael, from all of my readings and studies and all of the things of my research, he is the angel that helps with healing relationships, with protecting your dreams against nightmares, and a bunch of other things. He's got, so if you look here, he's got a mortar and pestle with some herbs in it for healing. I feel very strongly that there's a lot of healing being done somewhere. Personal growth happening. I mean, it looks like there are people in this fifth dimension that are just having a party. Like somebody's hitting milestones, making big changes, doing all different kinds of things to heal their mind, body, and soul, to heal depression and anxiety, get things in balance, and just purify the toxins possibly from their body, their way of thinking, any narcissistic behavior, shallow egos, all different kinds of things, okay? Because this person is being enlightened to a lot of very big things about someone in particular. And I feel very strongly, Archangel Raphael, is he working on these two people individually, on the nose big time, to heal certain toxic behaviors, certain laziness, entitlement, all different kinds of things, so that they can be brought together as a twin flame union. Holy crap, okay. Because once that twin flame union happens, it will open them up to receive an abundance that the likes of them have never seen before. On the nose, big time. Big time. There's somebody networking, and even in small groups and small doses, still networking and making lifelong friends, and making, what is this? I see somebody possibly tying up loose ends. On the nose, big time. Oh yeah. Tying up loose ends, getting their ducks in a row, not counting their eggs before they hatch, and really staying driven and dedicated, driven and focused. Making lists and checking them twice. Possibly somebody may be listening to that reading I put out the other day about if you want to play hard, you got to work hard for it. There was a reading I did. It was very financially based and getting your ducks in a row. Somebody may very well be listening to me. So we're going to put you here, sir, so you can oversee this all. Thank you. Is there anything more here? No, not at all. Okay. So the angels have spoken. Archangel Raphael, his energy is here with us to guide me. So let's see. Are we going here? Okay. Let's see. What's going on in the romantic sector for the collective tonight? What is this? It's worth waiting for. Yes, it is. The angels are, oh, sorry, my neck. I went to the gym yesterday and I did neck, back, and shoulders and all the things, and I'm sorry, I'm sore. The angels and ancestors are seriously watching somebody's every move, every breath, every thought, every word, everything. Trying to protect them from unrequited love in different places, getting them out of those type of commitments that maybe because of finances and career is showing up. In my mind's eye, in the crystal ball, if you will, I'm being told that shallow-minded people with entitlement issues may be getting casted aside and being told be gone before somebody drops a house on you, and wanting to join forces with more like-minded people, more people that are in balance with what they want, people that are driven and focused, and they want what they want, and nobody is going to change their mind, because they're healing. They're healing and they're mending. relationships, possibly somebody's on their best behavior right now, doing exactly what they're guided to do without hesitation, not letting tiredness affect them, not letting stress and anxiety affect them, not letting any of those things affect them anymore, just being driven and focused. And Spirit's looking to reward them abundantly in so many different ways. So let's see what else. Oh, shoot. Yes, they do deserve love. You are lovable, and maybe, not maybe, but definitely somebody is seeing themselves that way now. That people can love them just as they are. Seriously. And they're loving themselves more and more. There's a honeymoon. That could be part of this abundant blessing. Having one of the pair show more effort to have more heart-to-heart conversations and passion. Give them the opportunity to give the romance and the love and the relationship itself the chance by making more of an effort to communicate and have passionate conversations, healing any issues amongst themselves. What was I saying? Healing relationships, healing themselves. There's a lot of healing. Okay? A lot of healing. People want, this person wants to give certain relationships a chance, want to have, make an effort to do all the things that make them happy, that will make them successful, getting to know more people, just networking themselves, any new place they go, they have conversations with anybody that they can have conversations with, getting to know them, seeing what what's your, like, we'll just use this as an example. What's your side hustle? You have a car? Do you have this? Like, what do you do? What can we do together to grow and all of this, especially with like-minded people, soulmates that are being put into this person's life, because a soulmate can be family, friend, romance, all of that. So soulmates that are coming into somebody's life to help them get the abundance, like one hand washes the other kind of deal. And trying to make the effort to get to know these people, give those friendships, relationships, all of that a chance, having, heart-to-heart conversations about what it is that they're doing. And it's really healing a lot of things about this person. But like I said, I'm seeing two different energies that are healing. Because it's a twin flame union, and Spirit's working diligently on these two people with the aid of his angels and possibly their ancestors and loved ones and their spirit teams, to get these people to where they need to be able to go on that honeymoon and have that passion amongst themselves. Because Spirit knows, and you guys should know, if you don't know already, you should know that you guys deserve love. But there's some things that you guys are working on that are obviously, are making it easy for Spirit to know that you're being serious about your relationship with him. Proving yourself and being on your best behavior and following your inner knowing. Your higher self is trying to get you somewhere, and you're following it. Not letting small little things, there's a card that I wrote that says the devil's looking for cracks in your divine armor. Yeah, not letting those cracks, which could be, tiredness, laziness, complacency, affect you going for what you want. Possibly because you could definitely, possibly, whatever, be trusting Spirit so much more and saying, look, I see the blessings that you've been giving me. I want my divine blessings, everything you deem me worthy for. I'm putting my trust in you. If you tell me to do X, Y, and Z, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z to the best of my ability, and, get it right, get it tight with you, Spirit. And Spirit is seeing that big time and giving you an A+ for effort. And, you possibly could be getting a daily, grade on how you're doing. Because, like I said, a few readings ago, that right now, there's a 2 to 3 week period that you're going through your finals of, your final stages of progression. Not that we're not going to progress through the rest of our lives, but there is something that you're working towards, and it keeps coming up, twin flame union, that you're working towards. And you need to get an overall grade of at least a B+ to be able to get this, I guess. And that's what keeps showing up. It's like Spirit is literally grading you on your daily living, how you're living, what you're doing, what you're neglecting, what you're not neglecting. And I really feel like somebody's putting 100% effort into being on their best behavior and becoming dedicated, driven, and focused. More than one, on the nose, big time. There was a reading that came up for my channel that I did a long ass time ago. Let me find it, because I think it was a karmic incubus is finally getting his shit in a pile. I think it was something like that. Let me get it, because that came up on my feed today of my own readings, and that never really happened. So let me get this. Let me find it for you, and I'll tell you, it was months ago that this came up, possibly back in October. But it was like karmic masculine. What is it called? It was from my very first setup. Where are you? Okay. It says karmic incubus is stepping into his divinity and is about to knock DM out of his position with divine feminine. Is that who it is? Take it how it is, but there's somebody stepping into fully into their divinity and knocking somebody out of their position with divine feminine. Whoever, it is. But I feel like there's a divine feminine and somebody else. I'm being told it's a twin flame, so it might be a divine feminine, divine masculine, however, but that reading, it was about it was a karmic incubus. Is that the one? I don't remember. It doesn't look like the one. Bear with me. Oh, here it is. This is the one. My apologies, guys. It's called The Karmic Incubus Lit a Fire Under His Ass to Get Started on His Dreams. And DM is stressed out. Whatever. That popped up on my feed today. And I feel like that may very well have something to do with this. Because it's very, very, very rare that my own readings pop up in my feed on my main account for YouTube. So I feel like there is twins that are taking the strides that they need to make accordance to what Spirit's leading them to do to be able to get to where they need to be to join. I've been feeling this for a while, that there is a union about to happen, because y'all are freeing yourselves. Okay, y'all are freeing yourselves, calling your other half in by freeing yourself, by doing the work and doing all of this and staying true. You are manifesting this to happen. It may be on the back burners of your mind. It may not even be anything. But the thing is this person is your true love. There's going to be a lot of romantic feelings in this. There's passion, romantic feelings, heart-to-heart conversations. There's going to be honeymoons. There's going to be trust. There's going to be all different kinds of things. The thing is you guys need to continue doing your very best. There may have been a time frame Spirit gave you. Only you will know. Okay. Somebody may have been given a date, like a date may have been popping up in their head for a long time. There was a date that I was mentioning a while ago that maybe for somebody. Go back. I think it was in 2 weeks ago during my live reading. Check it out. But there was a date. I think it was around the full moon in Scorpio, that somebody may have been given a date, and that date could be the final test. Like right now you're preparing yourself, right now you're doing a whole lot of work, all of the things to get yourself prepared for whatever it is. Or that could have just been something else. I don't know. Take it for what it is for you guys. But Spirit is testing somebody on the nose big time, making sure that they're going to stay dedicated and driven. Okay? Dedicated and driven. And Spirit, is this person going to make it? Absolutely, with flying colors, because they know the truth. They trust Spirit, like they were saying. They're giving their relationship with Spirit a chance. They're making the effort with Spirit. They're focusing on their spirituality. They're focusing on being trustworthy, or trusting of Spirit, being trustworthy to Spirit, not breaking promises, doing their best to free themselves from burdens and anything else, keeping them away from manipulative people that are emotionally unavailable and that have unrequited love. Wasn't there unrequited love out here? I thought I saw it. Yeah. working on being able to trust so they can feel like it's safe for them to love people, you know, getting out of their head about, you know, issues that may revolve around daddy issues, mommy issues, family issues that cause people trust issues, all the issues. And very soon, there's that unrequited love. If they can get away from this, their unrequited love and all of those red flags and keep an open mind, their twin will be right there saying, hello, hello, Spirit led me right to you. Let's join forces and, you know, take over the world. Maybe have some babies. Have some playfulness. If you do have babies, let's, you know, let them bring out our youthful side. Let's flirt with each other. Let's do all of the things. What is that? That's what Spirit wants you to do, is work on yourself, free yourself, do what you need to do to network, love yourself first, work on your dreams, get away from deceptive people so you can reconcile with this person. But like I said, there was deceptive people, possibility of codependencies, all of that needed to be released so this new love can come in, reconcile. And the thing is when I say new love, when this card comes out, unless it's actually a new love that's being sent in like a soulmate, in this situation, I'm being told it's twins that are about to unite, that are about to reconcile and have a heart-to-heart conversation. The thing is it's even if you guys have had a relationship before, whether it be in this lifetime or in past lifetimes, either which way, if you know them from this lifetime, the thing is all of that healing, all of that growth, all of that dedication and drive that they've developed over the time of the separation, you're going to feel like it's a whole new person that's been focusing on getting their mess in a pile, working on loving themselves first, freeing themselves from deceptive people, unrequited love, red flags, all of this, they've been freeing themselves from it, getting into more relationships with more like-minded people, possibly to, you know, build up their career and finances. And that is loving yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah. There's a lot of this. This is what this angel is all about, is helping people learn how to heal relationships through forgiveness and learning through heart-to-heart conversations and mending. It's all worth waiting for. That separation from your person, the person that shares your soul, all of it was worth it, because all the growth, all of the happiness, all of the things that have made you both change for the better. And it wasn't forced by anybody but your own hand, okay, by the things that you've done that you needed to heal, going through certain towers, going through certain karma, going through certain things that you needed to go through to learn the lessons you needed to learn to get you where you are now, to be able to love yourself in a whole new way, feel attractive instead of worrying about feeling attractive for yourself and not worrying about how people see you. Not worrying about other people's attraction to you. It's not worth it. You're staying optimistic about love, your life, your love life, your financial life, all of it. You're able to express your love healthier. You're able to help, you know, express your emotions better. And the thing is you may have had a friend or a guru or somebody that helped you get through it. And now I see you may have needed that person to help you release an ex, get rid of that nonsense, and go get yourself prepared for all of this. I see engagement and wedding. Okay, this is what's coming out here. Spirit needed you to learn how to let go of control issues by disconnecting from all of this, getting yourself to where you needed to be by freeing yourself, by healing yourself, loving yourself first, because the person that you have been thinking about that may have, you know, given you a token of love, appreciation, whatever, may have very well been the person that you knew this whole time that could be the one that you truly wanted, the one that you knew you had the most chemistry with, the one that balanced you out the most, the one that was the yin to your yang and all of those things. Now you're finally able to do what you were finally able to do what you needed to do to get you to where you needed to be able to reconcile with your twin, because you guys share a soul, you guys are destined to do amazing things together. You just had to put the work in. A masculine may have very well been tapped, you know, not all the way tapped in or at all and just been living an incubus type lifestyle may have, there may have very well been an incubus demon that attached itself to a divine person and sucked their divinity right out of them, and they had to prove to spirit that they needed to that they had it in them to step back into their divinity and put their divine masculine cap back on or whatever. And work had to be done. Things had to be sacrificed. Things had to be released, like exes that needed to be released. There was things that needed to be released, and now people are about to reconcile, and it's definitely worth waiting for. Even though it doesn't, are they really waiting for them? One of them is. The other one's too focused and driven on what they're doing to be able to worry about passion and reconciliation. They're just diving deep into their dreams and going straight for it. They don't want to be, sitting here thinking about no masculines, no feminine, whoever it is, sitting there worrying about masculines or feminines. They're worried about family life, school, work, career, whatever it is that they're doing. That's their focus. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tap in even further. We're going to get divine guidance out here. Okay. We're going to see what Spirit has to say about through divine guidance. For those of you guys who haven't seen any of my other videos, a couple of days ago I entered in 20, I don't know how many, I think 25 cards. So this one's got a bunch of new stuff in it, and I can definitely feel the energy as to a lot of those cards right now. So we're going to see what Spirit has through these. We're not going to... There's 2 decks of cards that I usually go all the way through, and that's the Kipper and my Romance Oracles. Those 2 tell full stories. Everything else just gets shuffled through, and only a handful of cards come out. So this is one of them. So let's see the energy Spirit has for us through this. We're going to go through there. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So it's too hard for me to shuffle all the way completely and like get the messages out with that big old deck. So I'm going to break them up a little bit more and shuffle them. So bear with me just a second, folks. Spirit, what is the messages through divine guidance that you have for us, for these twins? Twins for this reading. What is the energy, Spirit? Well, like I said, somebody's really working and hustling and doing all the things. Somebody's mind's blown about what they're seeing, which is triggering a lot of things. Okay. Remember how we were talking about that deception and unrequited love? Yeah, that's those sea witches that are interfering. And people are releasing them, getting rid of them, getting rid of people that just aren't for their highest good, because they're starting to finally see the change, because they don't want to be blind to the reality of who they are and what their life is meant to be. Because if they're not self-employed now, they're definitely going to be. They're working towards something big that may change their tax bracket. For the big time, man. Somebody's, like I was saying, somebody's too focused and driven right now to be dealing with no romantic energies, no romantic feelings. They may feel some things here and there, with in certain interactions, but they're like, I'm staying consistent in all the things that I'm doing. I don't have time for this. Take that as confirmation, that loud ass train. They have too many things. They want to be self-employed. They don't want to work for the man. In this day and age, it's better to have control over our own time and money, because these jobs, like, I was listening to my mom tell me about something. She's going on an interview tomorrow, and it's a really good chance that she's going to get this job. And she was telling me about how, the generation that's after me, because I was born in 85, so the generation, the more, people, I guess, that were born in the early 2000, like 2000, like 95 to 2000, whoever they are, whatever generation that is, they're very entitled, thinking they're going to come out of school with a bachelor's degree and make all this money and not have to do a damn thing for it. And it's like, it's making it harder and harder for people in their like 50s and 60s to get new jobs or stay at jobs that they've been in, because there's newer, younger, fresher faces that, are bringing something new to the table, and it's like pushing these baby boomers out of their spot, and they're really not liking it, and it's at this point now when people are sick and tired of working for the man, when we're getting we have to pay taxes as self-employed people as well, but at least we know where the money's going, instead of being paid like bupkis peanuts for hard ass work that we're doing and not getting compensated. Some people just don't have college degrees, but they have time and experience in their job, and it's still not enough, and they're not getting paid what they're worth. So yeah, people are starting to stay consistent and working on their side hustles and turning them into businesses. They're using discernment and not allowing people that don't benefit their highest good around them, because they're too focused and driven. They don't want no more sea witches. They don't want people to help make them toe their line of their divinity. It's not worth it. What's worth it is their relationship with spirit, staying consistent with spirit, trusting spirit, so spirit will bless them abundantly in all things. Spirit's asking them for them to free themselves from sea witches and stay consistent and be obedient and be on their best behavior, use their discernment, listen to their higher self, and listen to, and not, don't do anything that's going to look like you're toeing the line of your divinity, because they realize that they're part of a twin flame journey now, and it's worth it. It's worth this. What is that? It's worth it, because it's a once in a lifetime connection with their other half of their soul that's going to come in, and they're going to do something amazing together, and they're going to be abundantly rewarded. Abundantly rewarded. Who wants sea witches involved in their life? No, because these sea witches are deceptive, nasty creatures that are only out for themselves, looking to hurt people with manipulation, seek revenge because they don't feel like the world is on their side. They feel like they've gotten the short end of the stick for whatever reason. And they're willing to, mess with divine beings to get their way. And Spirit's like, no more of that. Get these sea witches out of here. Use your discernment and pay attention to the energy around you. Get away from gold diggers that are just coming after you for your money. People are saying, yeah, I can love you like that, but I only want to love you like that if you're doing something for me. Because they're a legitimate sea witch. Pay attention, and somebody really is, because like I said from the beginning, this angel is the angel of helping you heal relationships. And I'm being told the one relationship that's really, really going to be worth all of this is that twin flame. When that union happens, and that twin flame swirly happens, and the ring goes on the finger, and the perfect proposal, and all the happies, and the babies, and the abundance, yeah, all of that, none of this crap over here is going to be even a thought in their mind anymore. Gold diggers and sea witches and all of that, because they're going to be on a spiritual journey, because like I said, somebody's really, really getting it right, getting it tight with spirit, trusting in spirit, not toeing the line of their divinity. It's realizing it's not worth it anymore. Realizing that their spiritual path, spiritual journey, spiritual blessings is so much more valuable than just a quick romp in the sheets with the sea witch that just wants their money, or getting involved in relationships with people that just want to know what you can do for them. You know what I'm saying? Spirit saying, has been saying, love yourself first, because your body is the temple of a divine soul, and somebody's really taking that into consideration. Oh, what did that say? Love is an action, not something you can buy. So one person, it could very well be one of the twins is doing all this, and the other one's realizing that love is an action, not something you can buy, and getting himself away from gold diggers, or getting herself away from gold diggers, and going towards this person that can really love him or her just the way they need to be loved, and realizing that this is a once in a lifetime connection, and I can be all that you need. This is the same dang song. Somebody's moving their ass and doing the right thing before the opportunity is gone. Somebody got a wake-up call, got a light bulb moment saying, hello, this is your last chance. Don't screw it up. You want all those things on your wish list? I want to give it to you, Spirit said. You want to be abundant? You want to be this? You want to be that? Well, look at this. That tantric connection with your person, that love and that consistency and all of that you are working towards is going to help you tantrically connect even more than what you are already. I mean, the first kiss, the first touch, the first intimate encounter, it's going to build a tantric connection to where all you have to do is stop and think of this person, and you will know exactly what you need to know if they're not there with you. The further away that they are, the clearer your connection with them is going to be because of who you guys are. And it's got all of this hard work, all of this staying consistent and working on building your own business. Look at where you're going. You may very well be the first millionaire in your entire family line. You may very well break ancestral curses of financial repression, spiritual repression, all of those things because of what you're doing right now. And there's, like I said, there are ancestors, and whoever's reading this is for, your spirit team, the angels, they're all dancing in the spirit realm right now for all of your little wins. Okay, there's a card in my Divine Circus deck called Divine Disguises. Oh yeah, I shuffled this one earlier. I haven't even looked at this. Look at this, the crown of the butterfly bambini. Somebody's about to get crowned the butterfly bambini for their transformation, for everything, by being given the gift of their twin flame union and being abundantly rewarded. Where are you? Here it is. Yes, it's the divine disguise. Okay. Somebody went really deep within themselves and was able to say, okay, this is what I want in life. I know Spirit can help me. I'm going to trust this situation and realize all of the little blessings. All of the little blessings. Waking up in the morning and being in a good mood. Waking up in the morning and being able to go through the day without any codependencies. Waking up in the morning and, getting themselves in the car to go to work, and everything goes right from that moment. Even on days when it's like stressful and anxious, they're still, thank you, Spirit, for all of the blessings, and thank you for being there through this with me, through the good, the bad, and the ugly, showing me the things that I need to work on, showing me, that if I do X, Y, and Z, it's going to make my anxiety and depression even worse, or just my anxiety and my temperament, and when I'm feeling like this, thank you for showing me and guiding me. All of that is training this person to be prepared, thickening their hide to be this. Because mo money, mo problems. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that tantric connection with these twins is going to balance them out in such a way where through the good, the bad, and the ugly, it won't nearly be as bad as if they weren't together, because of the fact that they will be able to read each other like an open book. They're so connected energetically that they're going to feel each other's emotions on such a high level that that they literally, it's like almost like people are reading each other's minds. Yep. And that's why Spirit wants you two together, is because there's a lot of things that are going to be coming that you guys are going to need each other for. Okay? Don't let a pretty face come between you and your truest heart desires. They're not anymore. These gold diggers, these sea witches, they're seeing them for who they are, and they don't want to let it come between them and their heart's desires. They don't want to lose out on this opportunity, so they're moving it. They're getting their mess in a pile. They're doing everything that they can to be consistent in all things. Learn to forgive so you can be forgiven. That very well could be another one of the things that somebody had to learn big time, to not hold resentment towards somebody, to let things that, may have been, there may have been major attempts to rectify situations, healing that was attempted to be, healing that was attempted, and all of those things, and somebody needed to have a swift kick in their butt, have a separation that caused major towers to fall, to learn to forgive so that they can be forgiven for all the things. They may very well have needed to learn to be compassionate around the rest of the people around them, to how they feel, and being, more balanced, to be more forgiving and understanding that this is their last shot, their last shot to learn how to forgive, and so they can be forgiven, to stop looking to the past and holding those, that resentment, those regrets, and all of those things, and healing. First in my family to finish college, first in their family to be a millionaire, all of those things, because they walked hand in hand with spirit, and now they're being abundantly blessed. They healed the relationships, they did the work, all of it. They healed all of it. Somebody had to learn some lessons, a couple of somebodies. And now somebody's about to close the distance to a better love than them sea witches, them gold diggers, and all of that. And they're going to come and be like, hey, twin, hello, yes, hi, you over there, you pretty girl, or you handsome masculine, yes, you, thank you, I'm here, we've healed, spirit brought us together. Let's get together and be abundant. The thing is like I said, you guys are going to come together. There's going to be that tantric connection. And here's why. When you guys start stepping into this, energy, this becoming the first generation millionaire in your family, and finishing college or finishing big projects, whatever it is, there's going to be a lot of evil eyes that are watching you. There's going to be a lot of darkness that's sent your way. And the thing is it's not going to even touch you. It's going to be like pink, 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 right off your divine armor. Because here's why. You guys are joined. A divine pair has been united. That divine armor, all them cracks, gone, because you two are powerful beings that have a relationship with spirit. You're walking hand in hand on this earth with the Holy Spirit. He's right there next to you, on your left side, with his hand right on your shoulder, saying, I got you, my darling. I got you, my divine being, my earth angels, my divine masculines, my divine feminines, my star seeds. I've got you. You know that, you're trusting that, you're believing in that, you're seeing so many people around you that may very well have never really trusted in the Holy Spirit, trusting in the Holy Spirit. And it's all because of your energy and your shift. Everything is shifting. A 180 shift is happening in such a dramatic way. You are shielded by your divine armor. What was I just saying? What was I just saying? It's just going pink, 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 right off of you, all that darkness, all those evil eyes. Okay? Somebody had to be awakened to the fact that this separation, somebody was involved with sea witches and gold diggers and all of these nasty energies, and somebody had to really be awakened by a major tower that fell, possibly by the ultimate betrayal somehow. And they had to really be awakened to the fact that this was their true love. The world is about to finally see you for all that you really are. Big time collective. Let it happen. You can move mountains if only you believe, and I really feel like somebody believes that they can pick up Mount Everest and move it to wherever the hell they needed to. Your kiss melts my iceberg. Excuse me. Your kiss can melt the iceberg that is my heart, and I'm sorry for being a major schmuck, is what's going to come out of that person's mouth. I really feel like there was some kind of mercury grade level kind of illusion that was placed over somebody's eyes, some rose-colored glasses and all kinds of shit, and it really turned somebody into a massive schmuck. And it became, oh, there it is. Could that have been the ultimate betrayal that this person had to have by a sea witch gold digger that woke their ass up from that illusion? Was that the big brown boot in the tower that had to come down and boot this man in the ass? Or Yep. Where were you when I was working my butt off to get where I am now? I was being a cowardly lion. That's how Spirit wants me to take it, on the nose, big time. I was being a coward, having to learn my lessons and heal and deal with what I had to deal with this major betrayal right here. Yep, because of my actions about being a schmuck, getting involved with sea witches. This is where I was. I was off in the corner with my tail between my legs, dealing with my own towers while you were working your ass off. And now I'm here to help you. So just believe in me. Let's heal this. Let's work. Because I'm done hiding my feelings. I want you and only you. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, which is that cowardly lion energy, which is not being able to forgive and holding resentment and grudges. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I got entrapped by a false twin that brought me a war with those freaking, that betrayal. And now I just want peace. Yep. Somebody just wants peace. And it comes in the shape of their twin flame. Possibly with I see a masculine on his knees standing in front of a woman going like this, like she's got an hourglass body, saying, I love the way you love me. Not only in bed, but in all ways. I caught my dreams. Somebody's on their way to catching their dreams, but big time, and it's going to make them into a millionaire. There's going to be so much that they're going to be proud of. They may even be able to do all of this and accomplish all of this within their parents' lifetimes, and they'll be able to abundantly reward them as well. Hand them over a couple, like $1 million or more, to help them with their retirement, to get them out of feeling like they have to work until the day they die to be able to, afford a decent living and have a decent life. Because they healed family issues. Could have been part of the family issues that they healed was with their family. We saw family issues healed, or healing family issues or whatever. So it could very well be that, these people had, healing that needed to be done within their family so that they can bring their parents along, or their siblings and their family along for the ride, and reward them for, thank you, Ma or Dad, for being there through all of this. Thank you for allowing us to heal this. Thank you for putting in your efforts to heal this. Thank you for all of this. Let me abundantly reward you for bringing me into this world and giving me this opportunity to break these ancestral curses, to be able to heal these family issues. And now we can all ascend. We can all go to heaven and be together, instead of having to come back down to this shithole and doing it again. And now they're bringing their other half over, and then it's going to be a power couple that gets to sit together and pray together and love together and continue to call back their power from anybody, from any place, from any time that may have been manipulative, may have sought revenge, try to take their energy and power and bring it back to themselves and hold on to it tightly, right down to family and friends and all of that, past lovers and everything. And on that day when they make their first $1 million, what they're going to say is, thank you, God. I thank God and myself for these blessings. I never needed you to get here, meaning those sea witches and those evil bastards that came in with their evil eyes and their hands out, just wanting a handout. They're going to be thanking God and themselves, their family, and the people that were there through thick and thin, through the people who were there while they were busting their ass, working hard, staying up all night, working all day, staying up all night over and over and over again, catching 2-3 hours of sleep, just to reboot and get their ass back to work. Realizing that this life is the real deal, not a test run. Not letting false ass twins that put, rose-colored glasses on them and trap them in illusions and all kinds of crap. Realizing that they are really worthy of love by somebody that truly loves them unconditionally, not just people with their hands out. This is all healing that this beautiful angel right here is helping them with. I know that I'll have regrets, but that's the price of one more lesson learned. They don't want no more regrets. They've healed this. They've healed a lot of regrets. They want to let go of these regrets. They want to surrender these things to Spirit. They're sick and tired of giving their power to all these people that just don't deserve it. They don't want to regret this. They don't want to regret. At least I can tell at least one person. Is it both of them? I'm being told yes, it's both of them. No, it's their last chance and they're really putting in the effort. One may be more than the other, but the other one's at least making an effort to pick up their ass and do the right thing. Getting away from relying on codependencies and start planning that romantic getaway so they can go and be with their person. Possibly for that engagement, that twin flame union, all the huggy, kissy, huggies, lovey-dovey, all the nonsense, all the cuteness. Yeah, the stuff that makes me cringe in my action movies and my scary movies, and they always ruin it, all that with the lovey-dovey, mushy. Yeah, my heart chakra space isn't closed off, but that stuff ruins my movies. And that's the kind of romantics and kissy, huggy-duggies, huggy-loveys, all that stuff that these people are destined for. They don't want to live in regret. They're realizing more and more that how lovable they really are and how worthy of love they truly are, because they're starting to see themselves for who they are. They may very well be getting dreams. Spirit should tell. Well, there was an abortion. That could very well. I'm not. No. Is that true, Spirit? This was how they were awakened from that damn illusion. It's that they realized somebody trapped them, they weren't getting what they wanted, and they had an abortion. They betrayed them because they realized they may not have wanted to go into the summer being pregnant. They may have been in a very serious other relationship, and this person, this masculine, could have been a side piece for this woman. And she didn't want to be pregnant by this person, so she went and aborted the child so she can not get in trouble with her serious other half. On the nose, big time, and it killed him. And it woke his ass up. Woke his ass up to realizing who his true sweetheart is, and now he's about to come clean so he can finally be free. Oh. Masculine, were you the sugar daddy? In a sense, yes. In a sense, yes. And you realized who your true sweetheart was. And now you're about to close that distance and that separation and come clean about it all. Yes, I do look this good since you walked away. It freed me so I could boss up. Thank you, because you chose the wrong one that tried to entrap you. I don't think she's going to say it that nastily, but I think that's a very sarcastic card. But I feel like it's more like you're going to see her, and you're going to see her in all her glory, all her divine glory, and you're going like this. Like, she got a body like a Coke bottle. And, you know, you're going to see her, and you're going to be like, damn, girl, you fine. Damn, boo-boo, come over here and let daddy, you know, whatever. If that's what she called you. That kind of gives me the creeps. So, Spirit's saying, finish what you start. Stay obedient. This may be something else that she says to you. The best thing you ever did for me was walking away from me. Thank you. And I'm feeling more of a sincere thank you for waking me up. Thank you for going and choosing the wrong one for this time, putting us in separation so I can heal the things I needed to heal and kickstart this whole journey of you healing what you needed to heal. It got me on the path to whatever it was I needed to do to get me here so we can go and be abundant together. And it gave you time to get rid of some false-ass people in your life that were doing some seriously effed up stuff, man. He had to face some towers. And now they're destined to become future CEOs. He realized that this person is, it's not the same without them there. Realizing this person's manifesting, but with all their hard work, being a beacon of light. This masculine's starting to realize that loyalty does matter, and seeking social acceptance from people is just keeping him in the darkness and not bringing him to the light, and he's learning how to rise up. Getting out of the in-between. Yep. Major towers had to fall. And like I said, that ultimate betrayal right there was that tower that had to fall to wake his ass up. He may have needed to learn how to talk to friends and heal and all different kinds of... There it is. And that's a big ass stack of cards still. So there's no way I could have done that. He let some friends help him. He went to a guru. He went to a therapist. He went to whoever because of this ultimate betrayal. That abortion. Realizing that he was the side piece and there was no way on God's green earth that anybody was going to leave possible husband, fiance, boyfriend of like 100 years to be with this person. This person was a sugar daddy. And he got betrayed big time. An ego death and a tower fell, and he went to somebody and they helped him get out of the in-between, got out of their depression, got out of their anxiety, and now he's bossing up. Like I said, that reading I was talking about how a karmic incubus is what was it again? I got the memory of a goldfish here. What is it? Come on, phone. I need a new phone. All right. Oops, my bad. Karmic incubus lit a fire under his ass to get it started on his dreams, and DM is stressed out. Had to get out of that karmic. It could have I don't remember this reading all the way through, but it could very well be his higher self, knowing he's meant to be the divine. Because I think there's something in that reading that, like, whatever, because that's what popped up. But the thing is what I'm trying to say is that there may have very well been, from that illusion, those rose-colored glasses that this man had on, kept him in an incubus mindset. Okay, very childish, all that had him stuck in the in-between. And with this betrayal happening, it really kicked him from incubus status to divine masculine. Because his higher self knew that if he didn't get himself in gear, he was going to lose out. It says here, may God protect all the innocent in the situations. And how he did that was causing that separation. And now, look what's coming. What was I saying before? Ready to be in the next tax bracket. All of this is leading to the perfect proposal, millionaire status, spiritual, whatever. Healing family issues healed. People catching their dreams, becoming CEOs, becoming fortunate to be wealthy and millionaires to take care of themselves and their families. Realizing that loyalty in all things matter through friendships, relationships, family relationships, romantic relationships. All of the things it does matter. Being loyal to your people, being loyal to the people that stood by you through thick and thin, through the good, the bad, the ugly, that never left you and gave you opportunities to heal things and realize, how special and truly loved you are. Okay? It really is that important to understand that loyalty does matter. Not to let the shinies and the pretties distract you from that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, let's get some messages from Soul's Journey to close this out. This is a beautiful reading. Yeah. The thing is the moment that connection happens, when you guys first see each other, there's going to be a massive tidal wave of emotion. Like, I keep seeing this masculine on his knees, just like it. I wouldn't. Is it kind of like he's worshiping her? In a sense, yes. Not the way he would worship spirit, but in the way you should worship your spouse. Love them. It goes spirit, yourself, your spouse, kids. That's how it is, and then everybody else. Okay. But I see him in front of her, just like running his hands down her sides, looking up at her, and then putting his head down and bowing his head and just putting his hand in his face in his hand, possibly crying, just knowing that finally this is the chance they get. This is the last chance they get to get it right. Loyalty does matter. It really, really does. And this beautiful angel here is standing there on guard, going pink, pink, pink to all nasty stuff while these people are working their tushies off to get to where they need to go and making a major effort. Stop hiding your true feelings. Allow that wave of emotion to come through. Let it happen. Let it happen. You both can move mountains if only you believe. He knows that he's lonely without you. He feels it deep down because there is a tantric connection. It's not nearly as deep as it's about to be. Not nearly as deep as it's about to be. Look at this. Y'all are earth angels, star seeds, possibly. I was saying that earlier. Right on the bottom, abundance. Yes, Spirit. Gratitude and abundance. Yes. Be like I said. These people are going to say, I thank the Most High and myself for this. I never needed you to get to where I'm going. I did it on my own blood, sweat, and tears. I'm the one that stayed up all night long, had to deal with X, Y, and Z the next day, school, work, kids, whatever the case may be. People are going to be very envious of this, and that's why there's going to be a lot of evil eyes. So be mindful. I saw 111 on the timer, 1 hour and 11 seconds. People are going to be watching you with evil eyes, holding resentment and regret. And the thing is, like I said, your gratefulness, your gratitude to the Holy Spirit is what's keeping you safe and protected. The Holy Spirit protects all innocence in all situations. And those evil eyes, like I said, they're just getting pink, 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 pink right off your armor. You're going to be at peace with this person. You're going to be abundant with this person. And there's going to be a lot of people in regret, living in grief, watching you be successful and happy. They may very well be doing the blame game and blaming you because they don't want to take responsibility for their own well-being while you're being disciplined, focusing on your mental, physical, and emotional health. And they may very well be judging you. May very well be judging you. Something fierce. Judging your happiness, judging your success, judging you, period. Possibly using manipulation to as revenge, or seeking revenge, trying to break up relationships, possibly with family. Mess with people's trust. But the thing is there's going to be so many heart-to-heart conversations with you and your person that there's going to be nothing left to worry about, because there's going to be a whole lot of trust. There's going to be a whole lot of forgiveness. There's going to be a lot of healthy friendships. There's going to be a lot of change. You guys are going to have so much to be proud of. So much to be proud of. So abundant in all things. That loneliness is going to be gone. You won't have to be lonely anymore. And the thing is you're never alone. You're never alone. You have Spirit. You have Holy Spirit with you. The element of Spirit is right there. Interesting. Just be patient. All of this is going to happen. There's those heart-to-heart conversations are going to allow you both to see both sides of the situation. And then you're going to realize that you're going to have some challenges together that only you guys can conquer. And that's in love, creativity. Yeah. And you're not going to deny yourself this anymore and be in fear of being in loneliness. You're not going to have to fear any of this. You're not going to have to fear the judgment of others. You're not going to have to fear anything, because you're going to be in service to people, helping people, doing the right thing in 100 different ways. With your honesty, using your testimony, using, the testimony you've built in different friendships and relationships, and helping people that may be lingering in the darkness see the lighter side of life. Helping people get out of any indecisions, helping people heal from, losing relationships and people that have passed on. And, there's going to be a whole lot of things that you're going to help people heal from. Learn how to accept themselves, learning how to, see their own divine purpose in life, helping them surrender to Spirit anything that may be holding back their courage and their freedom to grow. Helping people get in balance and get out of guilt. Helping people get away from feeling like a failure and actually help them persevere and get away from doubt and build up their self-esteem. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be very envious of your success. Very envious of your success. But it's meant to happen. It's meant to happen this way for a reason. My Starbucks is almost gone. So here's what I want to say. Let your friends help you. Work on your health. Balance out your... So I was talking about this today at my meeting, and I was saying about my projects, I want to incorporate everything I do because there's 4 things in life, folks, that truly cause us happiness, grief, anxiety, and all different kinds of things if it's out of balance. Okay? That is our spiritual health, our mental health, our physical health, and our financial health. Those 4 things there are what we need to get in balance. It's a full circle of things that we need to get into a rotation of making sure each and every one of those aspects are focused on, given enough attention to, paying enough attention to all 4 of those aspects in life and coming into balance, stepping into our emperor or empress status as divine beings, releasing all of this kind of stuff, surrendering all of that to spirit, surrendering worry, surrendering guilt, surrendering grief, surrendering the fact that we feel like failures sometimes. We're human, but the thing is if we can come into balance and persevere, the amount of the health that we'll be able to achieve in all 4 of those aspects, it's going to come perfect circle around, and you guys you're gonna see all of it. Okay, think about it like this. You have the tarot deck, right? There's 4 suits. You have the swords, the wands, the coins, and the cups. It's everything that I just said: spiritual, emotional, physical, and financial, in a sense. Okay, when you've conquered all of the either kings or queens, and you've able to channel all 4 of those kings and queens, depending on, whatever, you then have earned your crown as either the emperor or empress in your story. And that's exactly what this is. When you two unite, at that point, Spirit will have said you have at least made significant progress in all 4 of those aspects, plus whatever else. No, just those 4. Those are the 4 main ones Spirit keeps telling me about. So those 4 aspects have come into enough of a balance to where you guys can come in and help completely balance the other out and help the other stay driven, stay disciplined, stay focused, stay consistent, by pushing each other in a way that you can handle, that's not pushing somebody over the edge. Okay, it's all about a balancing act, and the thing is the abundance, is it going to happen overnight? No, not at all. And that's not just coming from Spirit, but that's coming from a realistic point of view. Okay, it's not going to happen overnight. There's going to be work that needs to be done, and it's going to be a lot of hard work. There's a lot of discernment that's going to be needed in a lot of these situations, because there's going to be so many people that come with their hand out looking to kick you out of your divinity, ruin relationships, mess with trust, and all of these things. But you're going to be so tapped into each other's energy that they are never going to take away your happiness and the way you accept each other and the changes that you've made. Okay, they're never going to be able to affect any of it. Nothing, because like I said, there's going to be so many heart-to-heart conversations and so much truth and honesty that's going to be let out that there's not going to be a single thing left. There's not going to be a single skeleton left in the closet. We'll just use this as an example. You guys have been together 10 years at this, at one point, and somebody just, hey, well, did you know this and this about, yeah, I knew this about this person, I knew this about this person, and I know that y'all did this together, and this, that, and the next thing, and tell them, and basically before they can even finish the damn sentence, this person's like, I know all the details, this, and this, so what else are you going to try to tell me to kind of ruin my relationship with my person? You have nothing that you can tell me that I don't already know. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been so much truth and honesty there, because they want this union. They want to be free to be able to go out and not have the other person worry about cheating or doing something to affect their abundance, leaving them in grief thinking that they're not worthy and that it was just another wasted attempt. They know better. They know better. So all of those evil sea witches that want to come in and interfere, they're not going to have a leg to stand on. Not a single bit. So please just understand that. Know that Spirit is not going to allow these people to be affected by that nastiness. Like I said, dink, dink, dink. Like Archangel Michael is sitting there and doing all kinds of crazy battle in the 5D, watching these two, making sure they're protected at all costs, because they are divine beings, starseed, earth angels, divine empresses, and whatever. Tapped all the way in. Mwah, thank you. Tap all the way in. Yes. Open your heart to give and receive love. You're the essence of love. Archangel Chamuel. There was emotional burdens that needed to be released. There was healing that needed to be done. And things are falling into place. And everything's going to work out just fine. Keep going. I don't believe anybody on this journey is going to stop at no cost. There's not going to be a single dollar amount that could stop these people in their tracks. Too many things have to happen. Too many goals that need to be achieved. Yeah. It would literally, the only way this person's going to stop is if Spirit says it's time for you to come home, meaning go to heaven. So that's the only way this person's going to stop in this life. They have too much drive and ambition. They're very driven beings. It's just that they needed to light a fire under their ass. They needed to get grounded and light a fire under their ass. There's fire. Fire, fire, fire. Yep. They needed to they needed that passion to be reignited. Yep. They really did. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Not at all, not at this time. Okay, thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Angels, Ancestors. 111. Thank you, Angels, Ancestors, Loved Ones, and Spirit Guides for helping me through this reading. Thank you, Energies, for coming through. I close this reading. I love and appreciate you all. Yes. Your dedication and drive, guys, is what's bringing you guys together. Your self-respect is making you more romantically attractive to your other person. Doing all the things, proven, not even proving, because you're not even trying to prove yourself. You're just doing what you're supposed to be doing, and people are seeing you for who you are. So keep going, collective. You got this. Know Gigi loves you. Until next time, light, love, and blessings. Bye for now.